Scroll and Sword. Welcome to day number 20. We just finished up the book of John. Congratulations. You just made it through the Gospel of John. And in these chapters, 19 through 21, we got to the cross. We saw the empty tomb, the risen Lord, all of the suffering and the victory and ultimately the restoration, and everything reaches its final turning point in the narrative of Jesus on earth. And the overarching theme is it is finished, but nothing is over. And when Jesus speaks from the cross, I want to go to the scene of the cross. He is making a final declaration. And John, one of his best friends, records just one word from Jesus. It is finished. That sounds like three words. It is in the English, but in the Greek, it is one word. And it's not a cry of defeat. It's a statement of completion spoken just like a king would have spoken that word. The word Jesus used was written on paid debts in the ancient world. When someone would pay off a debt, they would write this word, tetelestai. Say it with me, tetelestai. They would write it on a debt that was paid in full because that's what it meant. Tetelestai meant paid in full, and it was written across receipts. It meant that there was no balance left, no future payment, that the debt is gone forever. So when Jesus was saying, I'm done, it is finished, it was like he was saying the debt is gone. Not that suffering was finished, not that life was finished, sin's claim finished. That's what was finished. And everything that held humanity owing God was erased. And that same word was used when creation was completed as well. In Genesis says creation was finished. The same Greek idea, anyway, was in Genesis in the Hebrew, that God rested when the work was complete. You see, the cross is the moment creation begins again. Tetelestai is finished. It is good. The debt has been paid. And the cross is where God completed his work of restoration. Creation was absolutely broken and shattered because sin entered and the world was fractured. And the cross is where God finished fixing what fell apart. And unlike old sacrifices like you see in the Old Testament, this one never had to be repeated. Animals were offered again and again, bloodshed after bloodshed, time after time after time. But Jesus, the once and for all sacrifice that the unknown author of Hebrews called him, Jesus was offered just once for all time. No more payment was ever needed. Tetelestai. Jesus had already said he was moving toward this moment. Remember back to John 17, I finished the work you gave me, is what he told the Father before the cross. The cross was not just this interruption, it was the actual goal of the Son to get to. And when we get to the empty tomb, tetelestai is proved true. The debt was paid. Death had no claim. Life returned. What was finished on the cross is confirmed by the resurrection. So it is finished. Tetelestai means God has done everything that is needed. There's nothing left for you to earn. There's nothing left for me to add. There's nothing left for any of us to prove because redemption is complete and life is now possible. Tetelestai. It is finished. The debt has been paid. Don't you love the culmination of the book of John, the gospel according to John? Tetelestai. It is finished. And with that, I will see you in the discussion room. Love y'all.